Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Morning with Loretta. And October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And it comes at a time when protecting personal information has never been more urgent. There's a booming get this, $1 billion industry built on selling consumer data, often without permission. So here today to pull back the curtain is Kristin Lewis. She's Chief Product Officer, ARA. So welcome. I'm so excited about this conversation.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So what are data brokers and why could consumers be concerned?
Sure. So data brokers are companies that buy and sell your personal information, and they operate sort of invisibly in the background. So it's not like you're proactively allowing them to sell your data. They're more, pulling from things like your public records, your online activity, your credit card transactions, packaging that all up and, making those details of your life available to get bought and sold over and over again.
Oh my. That's good stuff. So how do these businesses make money off our personal information?
Sure. So you think about, where are you shopping online? What are you posting on social media? Where do you live? Where do how old are your children? All of that is really valuable information to everybody from advertisers, insurers, sometimes even employers. So there's a number of different types of audiences that are buying that information and coming back for more. Since we're online so often, that profile can change day to day, making it a really lucrative, financial industry for those that are selling the data.
You know what? I can't even deny that scares me when I start doing a research on this. And we've done this show on cybersecurity several times. It does scare me because we think we're doing something that can help our personal experience, be more effective, more efficiently, and to get the things that we want online. But what you're saying is, is frightening at the least. So are there times data brokers collect more information and when you should be extra cautious?
Sure. I know. And you make such a good point. There's a lot of consumers out there who are like, well, I sort of like getting those really personalized ads. Is that the worst that can happen? But advertisers are not the only party who can buy this information. Scammers can as well. So when you think about these really valuable life events or really important life events like buying a home or having a baby, those can land you on a marketing list for relevant services. But it also means that scammers can buy your information and use that really stressful and expensive period in your life to target you for different scams. So it's really important if you're going through one of those events to be extra diligent around, who's contacting you. Is this really a link that you should click? Because that tends to be sort of the times when, again, scammers can get very targeted with their methods.
Oh, wow. So let me ask you this. So as a consumer, we're very concerned and it affects us, right? Is a payment now, payment later if we don't know what we don't know. But what about businesses that we trust and that we know they're okay, but can this happen to them without them knowing it and then affect us?
Plenty of credible businesses can purchase information from data brokers for the purpose of marketing lists. And that I think the risk there is when businesses have a data breach, that's yet another way where your personal information can get leaked out, become available on the dark web, which is, a place where nobody wants their personal information laying around.
Okay, let's talk. I'm glad you brought up the word dark web. Can you explain it to us so that we as laymen understand it? I understand because, like I said, I've had the privilege of doing these shows and providing information, but I don't think everyday consumers understand the dark web.
It's a great question. And you think about, we all hear and maybe receive letters in the mail when your information has been exposed in a data breach. But oftentimes when personal data gets stolen or sensitive data gets stolen from a company, the dark web is a place where you can go sell that information, and due to various levels of encryption, there's very sophisticated, often cybercrime professionals utilizing the dark web as kind of the storefront, for lack of a better word, where information and transactions can be exchanged without sort of the public scrutiny, of the internet that we're all surfing on a regular basis.
So the brokers, so these are these are illegal brokers, right? Are there brokers who have permission to sell our information that we unknowingly give them, or are they taking stuff on the dark web and just making it happen because we just felt like it was a safe spot to land and purchase? So are the data brokers
Yeah.
all illegal?
No, great question. So data brokers are, a very legal industry. Many of them, there are regulations that require them to have an opt-out service on their website, so that if you are a consumer who does not want your information to be available on their site, you do have to have a method to opt out. Sometimes that method can be very time consuming, and with over, there's hundreds and hundreds of data brokers that are available, and the number grows every day. So for a lot of consumers, it's just not realistic that you'd be able to go out and remove your information, in an ongoing way. This is why Aura makes a service available to kind of take that burden off of the consumer. So if you don't want your information being bought and sold without your permission, we can go ahead and handle that for you. The dark web is sort of different. They coexist, the data broker industry and the dark web. So we do provide a monitoring service that can alert you if your information is on the dark web. The unfortunate truth is that it is harder to remove. But if things like your password and other information like that have been leaked on the dark web, that's a really good reason to go use a much stronger password and make sure that criminals can't, use that information to hack into your accounts.
Oh, wow. So what are the steps that we can take when we get
Absolutely.
that letter or that email that our information has been breached, or our profiles or whatever? What steps do we need to take to protect ourselves?
Sure. I tell a lot of people, start by Googling yourself. If you're just not sure, is my information out there? Are we sure about this? Do a quick Google search. Chances are, if you haven't enrolled in a service that's going to remove you from data brokers, you will probably find some profiles about yourself right at the top of that search. But companies like Aura, again, can really make this. It is a low-cost monthly subscription or annual subscription that will kind of do that hard work for you and make sure that any information about you that's already out there is cleaned up. We also have proactive services, whether it's using a VPN when you're on public Wi-Fi, other things like that, so that we can help you make sure that your information is not, leaking out there in a go-forward way as well.
So that's great news that there is help, and really sophisticated help, the stuff that we wouldn't be able to figure out. And certainly, as much as we love AI, we really need a company that has invested the time, the money, and the resources in hiring great people like Kristin to make sure that consumers are safe. So you already answered my last two. How can our help, and also where can we go for more information, if you want to rephrase it for me?
Absolutely. So there is a ton of information about the services Aura provides, and just educational resources to help you, be a safe consumer when it comes to digital safety at aura.com.
Oh, wow. I love it. Okay. What is it that you love about being able to present this information that you can actually see where, had you all not stepped in, people would have been out of a countless amount of money to find themselves back in a safe space? So is that what you like the most, Kristin?
There's two things I like the most. That's certainly one of them. We look at the data of how many scam and spam calls, texts, and emails we have successfully filtered on behalf of our customers, and the volume is staggering. The other thing that's really unique to Aura that makes the job fun is that we did not build this product for cybersecurity experts. We built it for consumers who may have Post-it notes with passwords on their screen, and are a little bit nervous about, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So we very intentionally made this one app that does the work for you. It speaks to you in human language and can really hopefully make you feel very, very safe with very little effort.
I'm all in. I love it. You did such a fantastic job on reassuring us. And even if it's never happened to us, to have us more educated and informed so we can make better decisions when we are online during this shopping season. It is here already, right? We're in October. So Kristin, thank you so much for your time, your expertise, and your passion for helping keep us safe.
Thank you. It's great to speak with you.
Okay, bye for now. I'm telling you, we are rocking and rolling here. I really, really enjoyed that conversation with Kristin. And you can tell she's knowledgeable, she's passionate, she's empathetic about it, and she has done her work on keeping us safe. So we need it, because that time of year is here. It's shopping, and we do a little ton of shopping online. For some reason, we don't like going in the stores, convenience. I don't know. Is it a blessing or a curse sometimes? But anyway, so we're going to move along. You know, fall is my favorite time of year. If you know anything about me, you know fall is my favorite time of year. And so fall is also the perfect season to take on those DIY projects or home projects in the kitchen and bath, two of the most used rooms in our homes. So joining us to inspire fall changes is Carter. I'm not going to even try his last name right now, but one of television's best known carpenters and TV hosts. So you know Carter from shows like Trading Spaces, Million Dollar Home Rooms, and the hit primetime series, The Great Christmas Light Show, The Light Fight. So here he is, everybody, for the first time. Welcome, Carter, to Mornings with Loretta.
Hey, Loretta. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Let's get this train on the track. So what makes a good do-it-yourself project for the whole entire family for the fall?
Well, look, I believe, like, even, from Trading Spaces to the Great Christmas Light Fight, I believe that DIY projects, the best ones, are ones that are affordable and achievable. And fall is the perfect time because, look, the holidays are right around the corner. So you want to make sure that your home is running and looks fantastic.
I definitely want to do that because you know what, whether we invite people or not, they tend to find their way over to homes as I find my way over to my friends and family's homes. So for many, the kitchen is the heart for some reason of the home. What's one way to make it feel new again? Can we just start there?
Yeah, well, there's numerous ways, but there's this growing movement right now that people want to elevate their kitchen and make it feel like that cafe. They want to have that coffee experience, and the Jura Z10 it does that. This thing is all inclusive. It really transforms the space. It brews everything from rich espressos, velvety flat whites to refreshing cold brew lattes. It's a true bean to cup quality. I mean, look, we used to be the drip coffee family. Now we have this, and everybody in the household loves it, and it looks great, and the kitchen really elevates the space.
You know what? It looks good just sitting on the counter, right? Some things
it totally does. Right away.
People that know me know that I can't even lie and say I'm a chef or I don't even cook much, but I love to have my kitchen looks like it's a chef's kitchen. So I love just having cute things on the counter, but not a lot. So showers are a big part of our daily routines. What's an update that adds comfort while saving resources, saving money?
Yeah, well, check this out. Moen just came up with this, the handheld that saves water shower head. This little puppy is amazing because it's practical, it's eco-friendly. The cool thing about this is once it reaches 95 degrees, so it's the conserve feature, it reduces the water flow. So you're not wasting all that unneeded water, and as well as in your pocketbook too. So you're not wasting a bunch of money. It prevents all that wasted water. It can save up to 5,500 gallons a year in your home. That's crazy. It has 5 different settings. It looks great, and it's only $135.
Okay, so you lost me because I think I heard you say that shower head is only $135.
Yes, that is correct, and it's going to save you a ton in the pocketbook too.
Okay, so that's a DIY. We can do that ourselves, or do we have to call a plumber?
No, you can easily do that yourself. You can just take off your old shower head, use a little Teflon tape, put this little puppy on.
No way, Carter. No way. But I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get one today if you think I can do it myself.
Loretta, you can totally do this. I trust you. I have total faith.
I'm going to need your number after this show or your email. So what is one easy way to keep our homes running smoothly, right? Especially this time of year.
Yeah, you want your home to run as smooth and, obviously look good, but you still want it to run, especially when you have all these family and friends over. So Zep's new Liquid Heat Max, it's a clog remover gel. Look, it's not one of the sexiest things like we've talked about before, but it's going to keep your home running clean. It's the ultimate drain cleaning power. There's no plumber required. You can rest easy knowing your house is going to work. It's the industry's most powerful formula. Cuts through hair, grease, buildup, even in standing water in minutes. And look, I trust these guys, and they've been around for 85 years. So they know what they're doing. Plumbers trust them. And you can find this on Amazon.com. Very easy, very simple. Again, you can rest easily at night knowing that your whole home is going to work.
Carter. Let me tell you, that's genius. I'm going to definitely do that one too, because we don't understand, just seeing a visual of all the gunk and clunk that's in our faucet area, that goes down to the little faucet and just hibernates there, right? In that
yeah, we don't
use
see it at all. And this is going to take care of it.
And we wonder why the water is going slow, and we just so busy in the mornings because we don't have time to really face it, but we could just pour something in there. No need to call the plumber. Oh my.
No need. And something that you can rely on and you can trust too. And Zep is
80 plus years.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And use Zero as daily cleanser too. Zep as a daily cleanser. Okay, that's what one of the viewers is saying. You can use it as a daily cleaner as well. Mm-hmm. So any other suggestions to really help us, slide on into fall and say, hey, we got this. Well,
obviously, like paint is a big thing that you can change your home, but lighting as well. And GE, the Reveal bulbs, they're the single but powerful upgrade. Unlike standard, we're always searching for light bulbs in our house. And the Reveal, it's unlike standard LED soft white or those daylight bulbs. The GE Reveal offers beautifully balanced light. It's clean, neutral white tones, enhance all the colors and the textures within your home. And it doesn't have those, those harsh blues or those yellow tones that sometimes people don't really love because they either can't see or it's too bright. And we all know, GE, they make a fantastic product, and that you can find at Target.com. It comes in a bunch of different looks, sizes, and it works perfectly in any home.
Okay, do they also have the bulbs that don't need the cord? You just charge them up or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, absolutely. You can get those too. I mean, GE has a whole line of product, but really just focusing on a light bulb that works in anybody's home, the Reveal has definitely done that.
I love Reveal because I'm having that problem right now with light because it's so cloudy here where I am. And so my added light makes it look a little less than what I want it to look like, but we'll fix it in editing. So that was the perfect thing to show me today, Carter. It's like you knew it was going to be cloudy here.
I'm here for you. That's right. That's what you should get, Loretta.
So you have sold all those products to me. I'm going to need another job to pay for. No, it's so right. It's so affordable. I can even afford it today. So I love the first thing that you talked about. Can you just show us that one more time before I ask you to tell us where we can go for more info?
Yeah. Well, the first one, the Jura Z10, is that what you're talking about? The coffee machine. Yeah. I mean, this thing is beautiful. It's wonderful. It's going to make a statement. It comes in 4 different colors as well. And all these products you can find on tipsontv.com. You'll find them right there, and hopefully pick up a couple. Make sure your kitchen and your bathroom is prepared for the fall and the holidays.
Okay, for a first timer, you certainly knocked it out the park. You were well prepared, and I love everything that you shared today. And I need them all for the first time. This is the first show that they showed me everything that I say I want to get all of that.
Nice. I love
Carter,
that.
Thank you so much for being our guest. I hope you'll come back.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Loretta. Thanks for having me.
All right. Bye for now. Take care.
Bye-bye.
So let me tell you, these shows this morning, right? The Cybersecurity with Kristin Lewis. Go to raura.com to get more information on that. We have to protect our blessings, our assets, our personal information, our family, our children, right? So please make sure you are doing a little more research in that cybersecurity area. And I know some people used to think it's just for large companies. We don't have to have a cybersecurity contract or a person. Yes, you do. Even in your personal business, you need knowledge of cybersecurity. And let me tell you about Kristin, because she is super amazing. So I told you she's a chief product officer for where she oversees the company's suite of products that keep families safe online, from parental controls and child digital wellness tools to identity protection, data removal from brokers, and online security features. So it has so much that we don't even know to ask about, but they share it freely. She also leads the development of technology that empowers consumers to take control of their digital privacy and protect themselves from fraud and data misuse. That's Kristin. That's the first show. So if you missed that one, please go back and watch it. And our guest Carter, let me tell you, Carter has some kind of history. I'm telling you, he's amazing. TV loves him, and he loves TV. So Carter, I love that name. I absolutely love that name. So Carter, and I told you I wasn't going to even try to Oosterhouse. His first appearance on television, audience took the notice of. He's about 6'2". He's a carpenter who looked more like a runway model than a guy who installs shelves in your den. People magazine featured Carter to their Sexiest Man Alive issue in 2003. And oh my goodness, they should do it again for sure. He's also been on the cover and featured in many other publications, including TV Guide, Star, US Weekly, Organic Style, and USA Today. He has charmed Oprah. Oprah Winfrey, the talk show maven, has had him on her show, and now I've had him on my show. So he is so official, right? So he's been on her show repeatedly. You probably have seen him and just said, I know that face, but he's been on so many other shows as well. So audience may also have caught him several times on Tony Danza's show, On Air with Ryan Seacrest, Inside Edition, and Extra. Last year, he won $20,000 on Celebrity Poker for the Los Angeles-based charity Coach for Kids. So he was born and raised in Michigan. He is the youngest of four, a natural athlete. He excelled in sports and attended Central Michigan University on a rugby scholarship. So let me tell you, that's so interesting to me. So after earning his Bachelor of Arts in Nutrition and Communications, he relocated to Los Angeles to to pursue a modeling and acting career, thus all the TV shows. Anyway, I'm so glad to share who my guests are with you. So you know that we only do the creme de la creme here. You don't have to be a celebrity, but you do have to know what you're talking about and be able to convince us that you are the expert on doing it. But I love this show. I love my audience and I love our growth. And let me tell you, so much more is coming. So many more shows this week alone. So stay tuned to Mornings with Loretta. You can find us on social media and lorettamcnair.com. All right, we're going to say bye for now, everybody. Think positive, dream big dreams, help someone along the way, and live like you believe, beloved. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.